Now.
Just don't show. I gotta put me shillelagh down.
Dante.
That's the way to start.
Yeah, sorry about your ears.
I'm good.
Off till you get off.
Whoa, that's a little awkward.
That's what they always said. Cough till you get off.
We are live and it is Friday night. Bubba, give us an intro.
Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast with your host tonight, Dr. Sage. And we also got Will Height in Hollywood hanging out. And as always, I'm Bubba.
Yeah. What up, motherfuckers?
Happy Friday, fuckers.
Yeah, here we are. We got some Sagnanigans going on tonight. We got Hollywood, Tim Gibbons joining us. Well, that's 2 days in a row. Or, well, not really in a row, but 2 shows in a row.
We love that.
We win one today. That's called a win. We win a game tomorrow. That's called a winning streak. We're on a winning streak, so let's.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I got to share the link.
And we're both drinking Yingling because, you know, we finally got it at our stores close by. By goddamn time. I've been waiting for this to come to my gas station.
If you were as sly as I was, you had an out to get that brought to you all the time. And I did have that all the time. But now it's just easier because I literally walk to the back of my store and go, hey, just take that pallet outside and I'll sell it for you.
And I could get it all the time because I usually take a lot of trips down to Branson, so it was pretty easy for me to get. But now it's right here. They finally have it at my Circle K in Verdon, close to where I live, 2 miles down the road. Except those dumbasses just left it all on pallets out in the middle of the floor and didn't put any in the goddamn cooler. Not one 12-pack. Not one. And I'm like, look around. And I'm like,
maybe they thought it was just going to go so fast that they didn't bother to worry about putting in a cold cooler.
yeah. I was like, how come you don't have any of this? We don't have room in there, yo.
What up, Skelly? I'm always fresh, yo. Yeah, I'm that fresh, too.
So fresh and so clean. Oh, Skeletor. First one in. Oh, maybe not the first one because there are 5.
5 time.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I just read on the Facebook a little bit ago. Some people are getting inducted in the Hall of Fame, WWE possibly. It might be just rumors, but I heard
It's true.
Sorry. I heard a friend of Wrestling for Cure is getting inducted in his tag team, the Natural Disasters, Mr. Fred Ottman, also known as Tugboat and Typhoon. So that is awesome.
Shockmaster.
I didn't think we were going to go with that one, but yeah, the Shockmaster.
Hey, Dad, was that Uncle Fred on TV? I saw that the other day, and I was like, that's awesome. Hey, so right now, from what I understand, it is Triple H, Michelle McCool, Natural Disasters, and a possibility of Demolition.
Well, I also just read that Lex Luger is getting inducted.
Yep.
And then
he needs it before he goes.
Well, the thing is like the first comment I read about this kind of pissed me off a little bit because it was all like, oh, so now they're just going to go ahead and induct a murderer into the Hall of Fame. And I was like, oh. And, of course, they went on to say, Because you all know he killed Miss Elizabeth. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? And she's not even in the Hall of Fame. And I was like, oh, what the hell? They were just shooting right at him. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's a touch and go deal there.
Yeah, it is. I just kept waiting for him to say, what is Chris Benoit next? That was the next one. I was just like, oh, shit. How far down that rabbit hole are you going to go?
Yeah, I know, right? But at least she's right where she rightfully belongs right now, right next to the cream of the crop, the one and only Macho Man Randy Savage. Let me tell you something right now, Hogan.
You know he's snapping into it.
Yep.
But yeah, it was pretty cool to see all those announcements, and I did hear the rumor about Demolition too, so that'd be pretty cool. It's nice to see more tag teams going in.
Demolition actually took a photo with the season 2 Wrestling for a Cure shirt.
Yes, it did.
Thanks to our buddy Tommy, and sent that in.
Cookie, it's Friday night. Do you know where your balls are?
In my bag.
Okay, just checking.
No game tonight.
Guessing some people didn't show up.
Yeah. Oh, well, right now the team's only me and one other person, and the other person is sick, so I don't have a legal lineup.
So does that count against you in league play that you can't be there, or does it just like a makeup game or anything?
If we don't make up the games, then it's a forfeit.
Oh shit!
Still got to pay for the night though.
Oh damn!
Which sucks. But
that's some bullshit.
Well, we get money back at the end of the season too, so I mean it's.
So
now,
you guys have heard of the Auto Mall of Springfield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we've all pretty much heard to avoid that fucking place, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yet people still continue to go there and then get upset, which I get it. If you got bad credit and shit, they'll generally work a deal and get you set up, but you're going to be paying out your ass for something. And usually they get their cars pretty cheap at auction, and they get it cheap for a reason, generally speaking. But they turn around
they get it generally,
but they sell it pretty high. And of course, it's because they're helping you out, and it's going through the extra steps and the financing. This is why the price is what it is. I'm sorry, but when you have cars that were in floods, usually not a good deal. Cars that are literally like hatched back together, I really wouldn't be surprised if I seen Band-Aids on them, and I'm actually meaning the actual Band-Aid. But I did want to bring this up because there's a guy who is literally all over social media right now. Sangamon County Scanner, 217 Pro, everything. Now, I'm not going to say his name. I did share the message in the group. But this guy's got screenshots and he's got video of him trying to call, which is really showing their guiltiness, if you ask me. But I'm going to read his post. And maybe we can play some of the video. Probably not. But he's let me get to the post. Attention, everyone, please share. Do not shop at Auto Mall in Springfield, Illinois. Bought a 2021 Dodge 3500 with 60,000 miles on it from them January 30th of 2025. Only drove the truck 1,000 miles, and the transmission is junk. Will not shift out of gear, first gear, no reverse. I called them to see if they would make it right with me, and he said he would get back to me within 30 minutes. Waited hours, no response. Tried calling multiple times, wouldn't answer my phone. Then he blocked it. Okay. So used a different phone to call. He answered. Realized it was me, he hung up. Did that twice. So I used another phone. Now I'm getting pissed. 6 different phones and dudes beating around the bush. With that said, this guy is vowing that he is going to be up there tomorrow. And if dude doesn't make it right, there's going to be bigger issues. And in his post, he has got video of him calling and them hanging up, not talking. It's pretty wild.
Some lady last week made a post just about like the same type of post about that same place.
Dude, I have heard so many horror stories about the Springfield Auto Mall here in town. And honestly, man, there's one person that made a post to it and it's like, hey, man, sorry for your luck. If it seems like the deal is too good to be true, it probably is.
That D's Auto World that used to be there was
this seems to be a thing with them. But people continue to constantly go there.
Well, it doesn't sound like he's going to be in business much longer if he keeps this kind of bullshit.
But they've done this for years. There's plenty of people out there that have got real shitty credit because they don't care, and they wonder why they can only buy from one place. Not trying to be a dick here, but pay your shit.
Yeah. There's multiple places in town that'll help out with people with bad credit.
Credit Pro is one of them.
I mean, Ideal Auto Sales does, Credit Pro, all kinds. I mean, even if they're just starting with credit or have bad credit, they're usually able to do something with them.
I went to Parkway Motors back in the day, and they were really good.
That's where we got one from, is there.
Well, all I got to say is I went through D's once myself, and it was horrible.
I got my green Mustang through Parkway. I didn't have any issues with it. Nothing uncommon, anyway.
Plenty of rumors that a lot of the money from that place was going up his nose.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true or not, but
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
No Tyler tonight?
No, he's garden doors.
hey, I got to start off with this. It's Florida right off the bat. This guy landed himself in jail after he allegedly threatened to assassinate President Donald Trump and launch missiles at Trump Tower in New York City.
Or he did.
He threatened to do it.
I was going to say, how did he do that from Florida?
According to a probable cause arrest affidavit, the Palm Beach County 911 Dispatch Center received calls on February 26th from a man later identified as 34-year-old Justin Brian Blackston, who made a slew of threats towards the president. He called dispatch 9 times, and he allegedly said, and this is, I quote, "I want a ride to the airport to go to the White House to assassinate the president. I'm a mass murderer. Come get me.
I really just don't think that's going to work out.
I'm burning some houses down. I want Donald Trump at my house tomorrow is his last day on earth. I'm a hacker and I hacked into the missile silos. I'm about to launch fucking missiles to destroy New York. I'm a Confederate soldier and I'm getting revenge. My missiles are attracted to Donald Trump's towers."
So Confederate soldiers are back, huh?
I'll be damned.
Wait
They
a
said the
minute.
South would rise again.
So them 150, 200-year-old fucking people on Social Security, it makes sense. Holy shit.
God damn. The South will rise again. I guess they fucking did.
When did you get into my house and get that off my computer, Bubba?
Wasn't me.
Now we really know why Tyler's not here.
Deputies called Blackston, who answered. He declined to meet with deputies, but allegedly told them to send Donald Trump to his house or he was going to kill his sons. Authorities say he has a history of mental health problems.
You think?
He has called 911 numerous times since 2019 to call in various threats and complaints, cops said.
And yet the guy isn't in a mental institution.
That's like more upstate of a very high security mental institution.
We seriously need
He stands accused of threat to discharge a destructive device, false report of a bomb, and a false 911 call. He was taken to the Palm Beach County Jail on a $35,000 bond. His next court date is scheduled for March 31st. Deputies also filed for a mental health risk protection order.
They're just going to assign him into a mental hospital. They're not going to put him in jail.
No, he doesn't need jail. He needs a padded room.
With a
With a fucking
you
cartoons.
can make all the threats you want, but the problem is once you make a threat against a member of Congress, which is funny because if I told Sage that I was going to kill him, and if I was being serious about it, slight trouble, cops would just tell me shut the fuck up. You do the same thing to a member of Congress, and that's a federal felony. I mean that's huge.
Yeah.
Let alone the president of the United States.
But calling 911 asking for a ride to go there to do it.
Yeah, this dude.
This is a perfect way to plead insanity at his case so it gets thrown out.
That's no shit. But I mean, seriously, he needs mental help and locked up in a padded room. And for the record, Will Height, motherfucker, you have threatened to kill me several fucking times.
And you, me, asshole.
In the ring doesn't matter. That doesn't count again. That doesn't count in the ring.
Hey, we were seriously pissed at each other back in the day. We broke a lot of bones on each other. And there were serious threats of death. But I mean, we drank a beer afterwards and then seen a lot of Doty wax, which we laughed at. So I mean, it was cool afterwards. But
so I'm standing up. So you're gonna hand me your plate,
please.
And
random.
We also have an update on the Gene Hackman death.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Bullshit.
They are now saying that he died first.
That's not what I read.
She died first.
Yeah,
I read that she died first.
That's what they were saying before. Hold on.
Who's on first?
I just shared this in the group a little while ago. I said, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Their death seemed a mystery when they were found by the maintenance workers. Let's see. Hold on. She died from hantavirus, pulmonary syndrome, which is a rare disease that is contracted by contact with mouse droppings. The New Mexico office of the medical investigator announced Friday. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but in New Mexico, in that area, they have a problem of this because there's lots of these desert mice around.
These people don't strike me as having a dirty fucking house.
you don't have to have a dirty house for this. There's so many of them. They're all over the place. And according to the CDC, hantaviruses are spread mainly by rodents and are not spread from person to person. Also, dogs, they say, cannot get it. Still don't know what their dog passed away from, but
The dog died of starvation. It was stuck in a crate.
well, I kept saying that it was in a closet,
What? Okay, so what's the other details? What are we getting at?
and he passed away when his heart gave out from his heart disease.
Right, but they're saying that she died a week prior to him. So how the fuck does he walk around in a house with a dead body in it, regardless if he had Alzheimer's or onset dementia or whatever they're claiming? Dude, I don't believe any bit of this story.
Yeah, they don't think that he knew she was dead or gone.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fucking right at all.
Well, the wife's just sleeping on the floor there with pills by her.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. It does sound really weird, but
Even
that
Joe
sounds-
Biden would have realized his wife was on the floor with pills.
Bitch stole my ice cream cone.
Well, yeah, he could have thought she took his ice cream and then fuck her. Okay, well,
never did I think when Gene Hackman died there would be all this controversy over it, you know?
just
Superman got his revenge.
something is just off.
Is it too
Because they were
soon for
so
that?
quick to say carbon monoxide poisoning. Like instantly, that's the one that came out.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, as soon as it happened, well, they suspect. It came out, of apparent carbon monoxide. It wasn't probable. It wasn't, they suspect. They just said what it was. And then it was, well, wait a minute. They've been dead for a while, but the animals are still alive except one. It's like, dude, it ain't making sense.
Yeah. Nothing makes sense about that whole fucking situation, especially the front door was ajar. I don't know how you turn a door into a jar. It doesn't make sense.
And I'm surprised that there wasn't like any kind of like house help that would have.
Right, like a maid or somebody that came and checked every so many days.
Right. He's got early forms of dementia or Alzheimer's, and she's got a rare disease. You have the money. You telling me you don't have a caretaker, even if it came every other day.
Or once a week, even.
Yeah.
There's something suspicious here, gang.
There's a mystery afoot. Come on, gang.
Hey, someone call Encyclopedia Brown out of retirement.
It's called Scooby-Doo.
The Hardy Boys. Not the wrestlers, though.
I was going to say, what?
And Nancy Drew, huh?
Yeah.
Let's check in so we can get Carmen San Diego to help us too.
Carmen San Diego was
all
a
the old
thief.
detectives.
Let me get this. This next one just gets me.
Apparently that one got you a little too.
Students at a Texas junior high school tattooed themselves on school grounds using the same needle.
Fucking idiots.
This happened at school.
Stupid.
This will
Obviously.
be the next TikTok challenge. Tell me I'm wrong.
Stupid.
So this is in Greenville, Texas.
We blood brothers now.
A group of middle school students have shared a needle while tattooing each other on school grounds,
About to all get sepsis together too.
potentially leaving them scarred and sparking outrage among parents.
Why? You raised the dumbasses.
Hey, be happy they were still in school, parents.
Good point. Nice observation.
Parents were shocked when their kids came home from school sporting homemade inkings completed with a real tattoo gun in school classrooms.
They were actually in the classrooms.
While there,
How drunk was their fucking high school teacher to not notice the sound of zzz?
I'll tell you what, their shop
junior
class
high,
really took
junior
off.
high.
Junior high.
Yeah, not even high school. While their ire was initially directed at the children who had shared one needle between several people, the parents were quick to turn on the school and wonder how something like this could happen under their watch.
It's funny how they don't take a hard look in the mirror and go, "Where did I fail?" Fucking weird.
Yeah, where did I go wrong? No,
Yeah.
it's the school's fault.
Okay.
He got punishment for Ashley Armstrong, another one of the boys, tattooed at the school, told Fox
You named
4
your
News.
son Ashley?
No, Ashley Armstrong is the mother
Oh, okay.
of one of the boys.
Ooh, no wonder he was fucking rebelling. You named him
Although I
Ashley.
do have a guy who's a friend of mine whose name is Ashley.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he knows better. He shouldn't have done it in the first place, she continued.
So why are you fucking mad at the school then, you dumb bitch?
How is it that these kids are getting tattoos in class and not one teacher noticed it? She asked, turning her attention to possible negligence at the school.
It's quiet.
The
But you
school-
just said he's smarter than this.
The school itself has confirmed that the kids tattooed themselves on school grounds and have asked that the parents of the children take them to get checked at a doctor as the needle was shared between multiple students.
Wait a minute.
Teachers,
The
Hepatitis.
fact that the school had to say this and that the fucking parents didn't go, wait a minute, y'all shared a fuck, let's go.
yeah. Teachers assigned to the classrooms where the incident allegedly occurred have been suspended pending the outcome of an investigation. The school said in a statement posted to social media.
And the
Luckily,
teacher comes out and goes, but I got ink too.
luckily, the ink used in the tattoo gun was temporary, the school confirmed. This does not, however, mean that it won't cause scarring on their skin or get infected. How do they temporary ink
That's a
as
thing.
tattooing?
I've never heard of temporary ink needing to be used with a regular needle. You know, it's usually
Unless they're using Hinta.
It's still a needle pushes the ink into your skin.
But Hinta ink will actually come out of your skin after a period of time.
Yeah.
You will have a
Johnny?
little scarring, but
Johnny, what'd you do in school today? We learned how to do art. Oh yeah? What'd you draw? This.
There is a temporary ink that you can use and the tattoo will fade over time.
See, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
What's up, Jesse?
Jesse? Yeah, henna.
Huh.
I said Hinta. But yeah, henna.
I thought henna was just used to be drawn on your skin, and then it comes off after a certain amount of time.
Corey.
Yeah, Corey just got one while he was in Mexico.
Oh, he did the Tyson one last.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, have you guys heard the theory that Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey might be related?
They're not. They've had interviews about it. There's some weird coincidences that match up, but they're not related.
Yeah. Well, they're coming out now that they are going to go get a DNA test.
Oh, shit. They're actually going to get a DNA test. All the damn.
They finally they're both agreed to it.
Kind of have to be.
Maybe just to shut up the conspiracy theorists. Like,
Maybe.
fine, we'll get a test.
They said Woody Harrelson has confirmed that he and Matthew McConaughey are probably going to do a DNA test to find out if they're brothers. The pair, who have a pretty striking resemblance despite being apparently unrelated as far as they know.
See, I don't see why a lot of people say they look alike. I don't see it.
I don't either.
They just
I don't see that.
they had a picture of them together. I mean, there is some similarities, but they have spoken about doing a DNA test before after McConaughey explained that his mother had known Harrelson's father many years ago. In Greece,
Okay, well, that makes it even more a possibility then.
In Greece,
they've all talked about this.
A few years ago, we're sitting around talking about how close we are and our families. The 54-year-old said on Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa podcast. And my mom is there, and she says, Woody, I knew your dad. Everyone was aware of the ellipses that my mom left after knew. It was a loaded new.
Uh-huh.
He
Well,
also,
hey, I guess anything's possible, but
he also said that, and that's part of our bromance, right? My kids call him Uncle Woody, his kids call me Uncle Matthew, et cetera, et cetera. And you see pictures of us, and my family thinks a lot of pictures of him are me. His family thinks a lot of pictures of me are him. Now, in a new interview, Harrelson has explained that the two actors are probably going to take the test once and for all to find out. Well, we haven't done the DNA test, but we're probably going to do that. I think there's a real possibility. He told that to Johnny Vaughn on Radio X. When asked whose parent was promiscuous, Harrelson added, I think all of our parents. You know, actually, it came out of one time Matthew's mom, who called Mom Mac, was just an incredible lady, but very devious. You never knew what's true, what's not true. One time she said to me, after I had known it for 25 years, she said, I knew your father, and I found the ellipses troubling. Yeah, it sounds like something went on, and the thing was Matthew's mom and dad divorced. They were married 3 times. Yeah, so they'd split for a while, and during one of those splits, Charles Harrelson just seemed to find a little favor with her. So, who knows? They could be brothers. All right, guys.
so there's a possibility. I think Harrelson's already got one brother anyway, and he does that Harrelson's own shit.
Well, what is that?
I think that's what it's called, is Harrelson's own.
But what is it?
It's like a. I don't fucking know what it is. It's some shit that you can take that's supposed to like make you feel better or make your hair grow or some shit like that.
Huh.
I
Well,
think that's
what's
Woody's like older brother.
With the picture of Woody, it looks like he could use some stuff to make his hair grow. So, you got anything good?
It's mind and body homeostasis, subtle shit like that. Oh, it's a hemp oil and shit like that. Hemp shampoo, hemp oil.
Well, I mean, that's good. That's good.
And I think he's like Woody Harrelson's older brother.
Yeah. Maybe there's one more.
His name's Brett Harrelson.
Huh.
Oh wait, it says here Woody's younger brother.
Oh,
So yeah, he's Woody Harrelson's younger brother.
I guess. Did you hear that volcano was erupting there in Hawaii?
No, I haven't seen anything like that. Hey, what's up, Spinner?
And I guess
We got Zendan up in here, and
they had what was called a lavanado. It was a really thin, but tornado with lava. It was like glowing in that. I guess
never
that's
heard
pretty
such a
crazy.
thing. Corey says that the one I believe is Bill Burr and Billy Origin from Smashing Pumpkins.
Billy Corgan.
Oh, Billy Corgan. I think, yeah, I've heard of that one.
Huh.
And Spooner is apparently fucking stoned. Hey, Wilhite, before we went on the air and you went and took a piss, what were you wanting to talk about? Wilhite?
Not either.
Yeah, he must come and knock on my door. He'll be waiting for you. You're muted.
I'm knocking on his door. He's not answering. What I was saying, while we're waiting, I picked up a fucking mint gem the other day. I picked up the original 1969 Beatles Yellow Submarine fucking album the other day. I got lucky, and my guy was able to find it for me. It's out in the garage. I haven't played it yet, but he said it plays perfect. There's no problems. It's beautiful sound. Man, I couldn't believe it.
That might be worth some money.
I know, right?
Did you get a good deal on it?
Yeah, I got it for about $50.
I need to find in a good working order a nice small record player.
I just buy one of them cheap bastards at Walmart. When it quits playing, I buy a new one.
So many people are going back to vinyl now.
Oh, man, it's so beautiful to hear.
Well, my niece has a whole bunch of albums, and she wants to play, and she needs a record player.
And to hear the original on an album, and then you go play it on a CD, oh my God, the sound difference.
But the only thing, like what I remember with the records, it was all they get little popping sounds. And
sometimes.
I've got my dad's Iron Butterfly live, and it's got Anagata DeVito on it.
I've got that one too, my friend.
What's that? That song's like 20-some minutes long or something.
It's like 16.
I acquired my father-in-law's album collection when he passed away. Mom called me and says, I need you to come to the house and pick up this box. I get over there, and it's this great, big, huge Walmart box. I got to lift it. I'm like, oh, my God. I open it up, and it's every one of his albums. Dude, I've got Zeppelins. I've got fucking Pink Floyd's. I mean, I've got all kinds of shit from back in the day. I've even got the fucking White Album out there. I mean, it's amazing what he had. fucking Iron Butterfly. There's fucking Original Eagles. There's all kinds of shit in that box.
My buddy Ron that lives across the street, he's got shit ton of records. I mean, fucking boxes upon boxes, probably got thousands of them.
Dude, I go through an antique shop. I can't help myself. I got to stop and I got to look through them. You never know what you'll find.
And he found his copy of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Nice.
And I've never seen one that's a completely like white album, and it's like it's white, but it's got like the lips and shit right on the album and shit like that. And
that's
both
cool.
Both the albums, both sides and everything, because it's a 2 albums sleeve,
right?
And they're both just completely decorated, and they got like splatter paint on them and shit, and they're ridiculous. Awesome. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he had one album, and I couldn't remember who it was, but he pulls the album out, and it's like almost see-through, clear. I was like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, I don't know. He had to, there's no label on it. Like the whole thing's just see-through.
Cool.
And you have to look at the album cover to see who it is. But it was super.
I've got my collection registered on Discogs, and right now, if I was to like put it out for sale, I could probably get about $4,000 for it all. But I'm not going to do that.
I just out of curiosity looked up to see what is the longest rock song ever recorded. You guys got any guesses on that?
I know Anagata DeVita's got to be close to it.
I thought so too, but it's not even on the list.
I can't remember.
Not even on the list. Well, then it's going to be just nothing but instrumental.
Mountain Jam by the Allman Brothers Band, 33.41 minutes. Dope Smoker, 63 minutes long.
But the longest song is Thick as a Brick by Jethro Tull, which is 43 minutes and 50 seconds. And then you got the ones that Tim said, and then Shine On You Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd is 26 minutes and 1 second long.
Yeah.
See, that's just ridiculous.
And
they're saying there's a song called The Whirlwind by Transatlantic, and it's 77 minutes long.
Who would want to play their instruments for that long for one song?
I don't know, man.
Could you imagine the drummer's arms alone just being like fucking steady noodles?
Yeah, right.
I can't do it. I mean, even fucking
What up, Spoonie?
What's his nuts had to fucking rig a special set of drum pedals on bicycle chains and spokes just to play.
Because he only had one arm.
Oh.
I knew Pink Floyd's song would be on there probably. So, yeah.
Was Will Hine okay?
I think he might have went to bed.
No.
That or he had one of the phone calls.
In My Time of Dying by Led Zeppelin is 11 minutes and 6 seconds long. Desolation Row by Bob Dylan is 11 minutes and 21 seconds.
The Wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald is a great fucking song. It is a long one.
Will I do anything for love?
That one's only like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess there was a fight at Lane Fair.
Yeah.
When isn't there a fight at Lane Fair?
That's like every fucking day, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 students arrested, 2 administrators hurt.
Sounds about right.
The 6 students from Lanphier High were arrested, and 2 administrators were hospitalized after a fight broke out on Wednesday.
Hospitalized, really?
Yeah,
According
they
to
said those locations.
According to the Springfield Police Department, the fight began around 12:50 p.m. All 6 students were arrested, charged with battery, and then transported to juvenile detention center.
You know, because it's 2025 and it's still cool to hang around in gangs and just go to school because you want to fuck shit up and get in trouble. I mean, like, come the fuck on, man.
In a statement from the school district, a spokesperson said that a Lanphier security and administrative team responded to students fighting during a passing period. However, 4 other students ran up and engaged in a separate fight. Then the employees enacted protocol and separated the students. 2 administrators were hurt during the incident. The police department said that they were transported to a hospital with minor injuries, but expected to be okay.
Minor injuries. Get up and walk it off, you fucking bitches. God damn.
Shit, back in our day, man, teacher got involved. Teacher went out back, smoked a cigarette with you during next break. Well, that escalated quickly.
That's stupid. Stupid. Fucking shove that kid against the wall, beat him off a locker, and you'll fucking learn. One good bounce off the wall or a locker, that kid won't fuck up anymore, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a Florida substitute teacher accused of ordering students to beat up classmates.
You should have talked about the Taylorville girl that got caught.
What's that?
You didn't hear about that one?
What was that, just recently?
Yeah, the 22-year-old volleyball assistant that got fucking arrested for fucking grooming a minor into a
that in the group.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Will Height's back.
She even worked at a school.
Well, a police accused and arrested a Florida substitute teacher after she allegedly ordered students to beat up a classmate. The incident occurred on February 12th at the YMCA Tiger Academy in Jacksonville. Just last Sunday, we learned details on a 57-year-old Jeanine White's charges of child abuse, as per the New York Post.
How's it child abuse if one student's beating up another fucking student?
She ordered the other students to beat him up.
That's not child abuse. She didn't do it.
That's gang mentality.
Oh. Anyhow, that's it. Yeah.
She didn't physically do anything wrong. That's not child abuse.
No,
That's
but
just saying-
no, I know. I mean, if you go and tell Kluge to kill Tim and he
What?
does it,
What, motherfucker?
I'm saying if he told Kluge to go kill you and Kluge does it, he could still be in trouble for just telling him to do it. So
yeah,
I
but
think
it wouldn't be child abuse. It would be I'm
yeah,
orchestrating,
that situation.
orchestrating a murder.
But they're saying it's kind of the same thing in this situation, just calling it child abuse instead of something else, you know.
It should be orchestrating gang violence. It shouldn't be orchestrating child abuse. Child abuse should not be brought up whatsoever. It should be orchestrating gang violence, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Child abuse should not come in there whatsoever because she is not physically putting her hands on that child. He
Right.
or she. I don't know whether it was a girl or a guy. That's
It
what
was a
I'm saying.
girl.
Well, here, I got some damn news for you. So I've been following this one for a while. I tend to like to, when I get into a topic, to kind of research it before we go on here. All right, and see if it's real or fake or the bullshit or whatever it is. Do you know that at
The Muffin Man?
Yeah, the Muffin Man. At 6:08 p.m. today, that we had an inmate in South Carolina executed by firing squad.
Yes.
I heard about that. Yeah.
They're saying it's more ethical. Because we talked about that like a few weeks ago, that they were going to do it, I guess. But they say it's a more humane way of doing it instead of some of these that's had the lethal injection and actually lived through it.
Well, a fucking bullet to the heart will pretty much end it real quick.
Yeah.
But today it was carried out. It's the first execution by firing squad in the U.S. since 2010. Brad Sigmund, who was convicted of brutally beating to death his ex-girlfriend's parents.
Ooh.
How well did that work out for you there, bud?
Bullet to the heart doesn't always end pretty quick.
Yeah, well. So could you say that he technically died of a broken heart twice? Because you know old girl didn't stay with his ass. So there it goes. So
Well,
since
she
it was
might
no
have
good,
if she's
went for the
stupid.
firing squad, you might as well take it.
Then again, how many girls do you know that keep going back to the same dumb motherfucker?
That's true.
Now, here's another question for you. When does a activist group come out and start boycotting firing squads, because then you possibly ruin a good heart that could be transplanted to somebody who needs a heart?
No shit.
Hey, now while you're on that subject, I've heard, read, and seen some things about where they say that a person's organs that are donated and implanted. So, for example, I'm a psychopathic fucking psycho killer, all kinds of whatever, and I die, but my heart's good. You know, there's no pun coming here, but my heart's good. So they transplant my heart into Jason Wilhite. He feels like they say that that person sometimes feels like notions or feels some type of a way sometimes, and they want to know what it's from, and they find out where their organ came from.
Yeah. There's you guys remember Unsolved Mysteries back in the day?
Oh yeah, Robert Stack.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So there was a lady who
My grandpa.
had a heart attack, and they were able to keep her alive, but she needed a heart transplant. And it sounds fucking bad. Luckily, they were able to find one. It just happened to be a match, but it was a young guy who died in a motorcycle accident. Shortly after her surgery, and she was up and about, she never drank, but she had the urge to drink beer, and she loved to eat slicing up green peppers and eating cold green peppers. And she never understood it. Well, as life goes on, she ended up finding out who she got the heart from and connected with their family just to say, hey, thank you. You know, the generosity of hearing his heartbeat that he still lives on. And while meeting this family, she started talking about some of the weird cravings and urges that she got. And he would love that. It was a specific beer that she would end up getting and drinking, and that he loved eating green peppers.
They say that shit's real.
Couldn't understand it. And as soon as she was talking to the family, and it brought tears to their eyes, and they admitted to her that was his thing. And it's just, to me, there's got to be something to it.
That's weird.
I hope that one day you need a pinky finger transplant and I'm able to give you my pinky finger so that every day from then on you notice a difference in color. and the shading, and you'll look at it and it'll always do this little twitch thing and be like, man, I must have to scratch my ass because Jesus, man. Here, let me start now. So when it comes time for it to come to you, you have that feeling, okay?
And it's also the same pinky finger he picks his nose with.
Yeah.
Why does it smell like shit?
Fucking Tim. Damn it.
Damn it, Tim.
Gotta remember me somehow, right?
I should have never accepted that pinky finger.
I'm gonna send my testicles to Sage. That way he looks over and goes, God damn it, that dick.
I will never need your testicles, but I'll keep them in a jar. I'll take them out of the skin and I'll fucking carve into them and make rolling dice out of them.
There you go.
Shit.
There you go.
So I can make
So everyone can handle his nuts.
Yep. I'm going to have Tim's nuts as throwing dice.
People are gonna come over and be like, hey, whose nuts are those?
Be like, hey, man, those are some great throwing dice.
Yeah, man, there was this guy way back
You
in
get
the
them on
day.
the old game that's the clacker. So when you're
Yeah.
banging them and someone asks what are you doing, it's like busting balls.
Yep.
Just busting Tim's balls like I used to.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Yahtzee.
Ah!
What other crazy shit we got? I did send that one with the Taylorville, but that was in that other group between us there.
Yeah.
So I don't mean, is it wrong the way that I'm thinking? Because if I had a teacher that was good looking in high school, that would kind of blow my dice. I'm not really sure that I would make it a locker room story because I'd like to continue.
Right. And that's what's the problem with all these. I mean, I'm not condoning this in any which way whatsoever.
Yes,
So
be clear.
please, nobody fucking take that as that way. I'm just saying because I know what he's saying. I had a women's PE teacher that was in our school at the time I was in high school, and this lady wore her high school cheerleading outfit for Halloween one year. For fuck's sake, I had a science teacher and an English teacher that were smoking hot. But I'm telling you, I don't condone any of that, no matter what the age of the child is. I'm just saying. The problem with all the shit that's happened to all these people that's getting in trouble is because people do this too fucking much about shit.
Again,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Jim said, I ain't condoning it. I'm just saying if it was me, I wasn't going to argue against it. Because I had a math teacher. Whew.
Oh, man, you guys could have went over numbers at the same time.
Oh, dude, I even know her name. Miss Slater. She was fucking gorgeous. Just saying.
Hey, Jay, do you want to go over, I know we don't get into politics or anything too much, but the Kash Patel's FBI arrest?
Yeah, I sent that one into. But it's just. Yeah, somebody's going to end up fucking bitch. Oh, it's under it. So, Kash Patel. Now, politically speaking, this isn't a real big political story. I know some people are going to be like, "Oh, look, they're making headlines." Well, the fact that 2 active duty soldiers and one who was retired or no longer active, we'll go with, all 3 have now been arrested. They were selling classified information to the People's Republic of China. For, let's see, one file had multiple secret and top secret files on it for 10 grand. And then another was sold for the information on the missile systems that we have for 15 grand. Now, you fucked up and it's treason. You can actually get the death penalty for this. You're federally fucked on this one. But my issue is other than you being a dumbass because they can trace all this shit, you did it for a total of $25,000.
Whoa, that's it?
Well, one was maybe there was more, but what they've gotten caught for so far is the file they sent that had multiple top secret and secret files on it, and then the other one on the specs of a missile defense system. So that's two things, and they talked about their payment of $10,000 and then a payment for $15,000. I don't know if I'm going to risk being permanently placed in jail for the rest of my life or even the death penalty. Motherfucker, you better come off some more money than $10,000 and a $15,000 payment. Boot that shit over. Oh, call me weird.
This is white trash at its finest.
What was that?
What's that?
No, I started hearing you play something.
Oh, yeah, I was playing the video that Tim sent me.
That little boy got in there, man. He was.
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty violent, and then that little boy's in there hitting that lady, and I was just like,
Yeah, he's like, I don't care about you, stupid.
pretty violent. Looks like a Walmart.
Yeah.
So what other shit you got?
I don't know. I suppose I could probably share that with the rest of the class.
Y'all want to see some white trash at its finest?
Yes.
Here's about to happen. This is when you find out and fuck around just to fuck around.
Just to fuck around?
Oh, yeah. Johnny, punch her in the face. Get her, Johnny.
So is it a family affair?
Some bitch started
Yeah,
fighting with
he
his mom.
gets there.
I did, while you're pulling that up, I did find out that chocolate is a salad.
Chocolate's a salad?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to explain that one.
It's all off of it right here. Johnny, punch her in her fucking face. Punch her in her
Tell your mommy, Johnny.
She did. She punched him in the face. Punch him, Johnny.
It's white trash at its finest. He's punching her.
We'll show it, you dumb fuck.
It's gonna take a woman to get it. I ain't doing it.
Dude, the camera people in these fight videos suck.
I just thought it was funny when she pulled her around. She had her in an arm bar, and she had her fucking fish hook, dude. You like wouldn't let her go on the other side.
Yeah, so everybody that records a fight, man, can y'all practice and keep the fight in the center of the screen?
Yes.
It always ends up to the side, or you start getting really excited and the camera points down or over here. That doesn't interest me. I want to see the fucking fight, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, widescreen that shit sometimes. How about that?
Right?
Yeah, turn your phone sideways.
So,
Not
Bubba,
to get us any gruff or anything, but when I worked at Portillo's, that little strip right there used to have some frequent beggars out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Every
you
so many
videoed a
hours,
few of those.
so many hours, you'd see a different one go out there. Well, this day, one person got out there and he didn't like the fact that the other one was out there, so they started fighting right on that medium in the middle of all that traffic.
Oh, jeez.
I have TikTok videos that
Yes, he
has
does.
been that has been muted for community standards because these guys are fighting on a street medium with interstate traffic in and off this little rampway right there. I mean, I had I think a song was like Kung Fu Fighting, and I think the other one was like Fight on Saturday Night by Elton John or some shit. I got in trouble for it and they're still on my TikTok, but they're muted as fuck and they're community standard.
Pretty funny.
Man, that is good shit.
Of
So,
course,
you're asking about chocolate being a salad.
Yeah.
What is chocolate made of?
Cocoa bean.
Coca. Where does that come from?
Plant.
Yeah. What's salad?
Plant.
Chopped up fucking plate. Dude, so chocolate is a fucking salad. I will die on this hill.
It's my favorite salad.
Makes sense.
It's good.
I mean,
Makes sense.
I'm not arguing this. I guess we can
y'all
argue
didn't
all
know,
sorts of things.
If y'all didn't see my Facebook post this week, I got a fucking promotion and I got transferred to a new department where I get a fucking more.
Hey, you
Yeah,
said
you get-
something about that Wednesday.
Yeah.
Play with toys and all sorts of other shit.
Oh yeah. I gotta go look at toys and get to see all the nice little clearance stuff down and all that stuff and pets and garden center and
Electronics.
So, do we reenact the scene from Big with being in the office and go, wait a minute, you mean to tell me they pay you to play with these toys?
I might be able to try that somewhere.
You're the luckiest man I know.
Right.
I went
It'd
down
be
to
funny if we can get one of them giant pianos and lay it out right by the toy section and we can do it right there.
Play some chopsticks. Fuck yeah.
I went into Walmart, went down the toy section, and hit the button on everything that makes a sound. Had them
I've
all
done
going
that.
off.
I got in trouble for playing with the swords in there.
I would go through Walmart, and I would grab boxes of condoms, and I would go around the store, and when people are watching, I would chuck a box of them in their cart.
I thought you were getting ready to say that you were sticking fucking pinholes in the fucking things.
No, but the one, it was a lady that oh my God, I thought it was someone else's cart, and it was this lady's, and she had to have been in her 80s, and I could just see her going up to check out. She's got all this food and then a box of condoms.
Hey, if I was the checkout person, I'd have been like, damn, I'ma get it.
Go ahead, Bubba, finish.
And then the one other time there was a cart, and I threw to get them into that cart. And the lady, you know how the carts have the little child seat thing up front, or by the handle? She had her purse sitting there, and them condoms landed right in her open purse. I'm like, oh shit! Now they're gonna think she's stealing.
I've been officially kicked out of the Town Walmart twice when I was younger. Once by the police and once by Walmart security. So the first time I was kicked out of Walmart, my friends and I would always go out there and fuck around, and I mean we just fucked around. We went in and we started playing football up and down the lanes, and I got tackled into a pallet of dog food, and you can imagine what happened to some of those bags of dog food. So that was already a get the fuck out of here. And then at the height of Jackass, yes, I did a Jackass in a Walmart. We went in and I went to the counter that sold firearms, and my buddy stood around the counter with the camera kind of like this, kind of, around the corner. And I asked if I could look at one of the new Mossberg shotguns. And when the guy handed it to me, I pulled a bottle of antidepressants out, put them on the counter, and cocked it and asked where the shotgun shells were. The problem with that was not only did that guy's eyes get that big around, the fucking guy that came down and kicked me out of fucking Walmart was a Beardstown Police Department fucking deputy as well as a Walmart worker. And comes out down the aisle and yells, of course, my full name. Timothy Givens, what the hell are you doing? And I went, shit. This now. Thank you very much. You have a nice day. He says, get the fuck out of here. Get the fucking camera out of here. We left. You got kicked out of Beardstown's McDonald's. I stole a great big huge basket of ketchup once. Needless to say, my crisper was pretty full of ketchup packets.
Oh man! And I thought getting kicked out of Walmart because I fucking slam dunked one of those big ass balls in the top of one of those spring net fucking ball grabber things, and all the balls fucking came out of that bitch.
Nice.
Oh shit!
And I just had to get.
I've always wanted to get one of those ball trap deals where they would the big bungee cord thing that would hold all the balls. I always wanted to hide those when people come by and reach out and grab them.
Oh, dude, yeah, we was going for something kind of like that, but yeah, we got caught.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, we got caught early. Just got in there and just got back there, and we fucking wrecked that thing.
Yeah.
And then two of my friends took some of the smaller bicycles. I was too big for them. They started riding up and down all the aisles, chasing each other.
Nice.
I love the video of the couple dudes that they know what they're doing wrestling wise, but they go into Walmarts and they put on wrestling matches and they're jumping off furniture.
Oh yeah.
They're fucking nuts, dude.
We'd get a fucking arrested if we did shit around here like that.
Right?
Yeah. They got to be employees or something to get away with all that shit.
Dude, there are plenty of shit that goes on in Walmarts and it gets let go at other places because before, God rest his soul, JD passed, he actually threw out a challenge once. And he was like, hey, what kind of a donation would it take to have a couple of you guys go in and do some shit like this? And he sent me one of their videos. I was like, I don't know, maybe a couple $100 plus bell money.
Yeah.
Plus bill.
I left my beer in the deep freeze too long.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go check on mine. It's in the freezer too. Shit.
See, there it comes.
Well, real quick, Jason, you want to do the Darwin Awards real quick? Then we got some Dr. Sage to do.
Calling Dr. Sage.
You have to give me a minute to get them loaded here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Sage a minute to get back. And
Don't forget tomorrow night, March 8th, 8th Street Gym. Pinfall Wrestling presents Gold Rush.
Whoop.
Shameless plug there.
Hey, do what you got to do.
yeah.
Wrestling for your cruiserweight title, the wrestling for your heavyweight title, both on the line. Also the tag titles as well. Much more. Uh-oh.
Brett. Brett.
That's a hell of a fucking break. He stopped on a dime.
Dammer.
Was he going for a, what is it, a stoppie?
Looks like the bike's front wheel might have hit him in the back, too.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Brett.
Is she saying Brett or Wreck?
Wreck.
Technically speaking, that's not a lane over there, so passing, that's kind of on the bike, even though the truck did turn in front of him. But I do got some news for you guys. The 2 McAllister Deli events that Harold, myself, my daughter, and Lois did. The one on West Isles netted us 109. And then the one on South Dirksen, which was that incredibly cold fucking night, which no one showed up. But what saved us was the online orders that people were ordering through DoorDash and whatnot. It did 107.
Better than nothing.
All right. But hey, man, 200 and what, $16?
Yeah.
Got the other one, Jason?
Oh, almost forgot about that one.
Coming.
Yeah, I think we got definitely got some Dr. Sage for tonight.
Dr. Sage.
Wonder if there's any.
You can't park there.
That's it. Pop off the.
How did you park there?
What the fuck?
You can't park there.
I'm questioning more of how did you park there?
It looked like the snow was piled up before it. It like hit that and then hit the actual, I don't know, that bus stop thing.
Well, if you look
Dude,
at
you got a
the
light.
snow here, maybe he somehow went up it and used it like a ramp.
Yeah, because he's stuck on a damn.
I can't imagine those things being built strong enough to hold a lot of weight, though. That's quite.
So that would have been fun getting out of the car.
I don't think I'd be walking under it or that close to it.
Right.
That's what I was waiting for, to press play and the car fall off on top of him.
That would suck.
I'm surprised it didn't happen when he got out of the car.
He probably fell
It
out
would
of
have
it.
shifted the weight then.
Oh, damn.
No, Mom, I don't got your car. It's over. It's still right where you parked it.
I left it at the bus stop.
Yeah, that's the. Where's the car? I left it at the bus stop.
Yeah, broke down at the bus stop.
Oh, it's around here somewhere. Dude, where's my car?
Oh, hey, update on that auto mall thing that I was talking about.
Oh.
Jesse puts out a post, says, update, auto mall reached out to me after seeing the post and they're willing to fix it.
Well, yeah, they don't want slander.
Ironic. I was kind of curious to see what would have happened when he went up there.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
Yeah, because he deleted the post now.
I'd have waited until after they fixed it, just so that they actually did it and didn't just say they're going to.
Right? Be like, hey, look, dude, I'm leaving this up until you fucking make this right.
You ready for some Dr. Sage?
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
They call him Dr. Sage.
Dr. Sage! Dr. Sage! Dr. Sage!
Makes it sound like he summoned Sage, Doctor.
Doctor, The news, I got a bad case of loving you.
Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I think I'm ready.
All right. Dr. Sage, I have a friend who believes he's the greatest thing on earth and that he can do no wrong. He treats
Oh.
everyone like shit and tosses them to the side when they argue back.
This about Brian Neely?
This person literally needs a reality check. What can I do to show this friend that how he belittles people and gets pissed when he is not the center of attention to basically change his shit? Signed, Donatello.
Wow. Donatello, my least favorite Ninja Turtle.
Hey, he was my favorite.
He was the fucking smartest one there.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but I've got my reasons.
I didn't care for Lee.
But Raphael was always my favorite.
Because he was an asshole.
Yes. But introduce him to me and I'll fix the situation for you. Because I have no problem putting people in their places whatsoever. And making them feel about this fucking... I've got no problem with that. And I'm pretty goddamn good at it. So, yeah. Send them my way, please. Please. I'm begging you. I could be the most brutal motherfucker in the world. And I like it. Please.
Dr. Sage. I have a friend who was dating a guy who used her basically for sex. And after she got knocked up, he left her.
Douchebag.
Sounds typical, but I mean,
still loves him. But she still loves him, but he uses her for sex and is seeing someone else.
So wait, she's still going back and using him for, or he's still, she's allowing him.
Are we still talking about Ely?
Yeah. I was thinking it.
All she wants is him, and it's been since November. Dr. Sage, what should I do with my friend who literally is being treated like trash for a motherfucker who sees her as leftovers? Signed, one angry bit.
Don't waste your time.
It sounds like you're beating your ass. You're beating your own head against the wall here. Trying to protect your friend that thinks she's doing everything she can to do whatever. She's knocked up.
That's rude.
And she keeps going back to this guy because, you know, he's just using her as a piece of ass.
He's your cat.
Even though he's got another piece already. So, yeah, if there's no convincing her, she needs to, well, lie in her bed of mistakes, and there's nothing you could do to convince her otherwise. So, I'm sorry, but your friend needs a reality check, and I can't give that to her. And neither
Doty Wapper.
No, we could Doty Wapper, but I'm sorry, but she's pregnant, and I ain't got no time for that. You sound like you're a pretty smart individual, though. What up? How cute are you?
Dr. Sage, where is April? Is she still on the show?
I'm not her keeper.
She doesn't need to do anything sexual. I just miss her.
We all do.
It's turned into a sausage fest on your show.
Hey Hey now.
Well, why do I got to get brought up in this? Can we trade Bubba for someone else? Sorry, Bubba, but your stories are boring. Signed, Bushman. That's a legit email.
Bushman.
Well,
What
Bushman.
the fuck? Like, am I really that boring?
I mean, it's a fan. If he's got a legit bitch, we gotta hear him out. I don't know.
You ain't gonna make everybody happy, dude.
Yeah, you're not gonna make everybody happy. He's just one troll, one person. He does have a legit concern about April.
Yeah, we missed the shit out of her.
Yeah, she pops in whenever she can. She's a busy woman.
You know, when you get a promotion that can best suit your family, you got to do what you got to do. There's a lot of shows that
she's
Tim
got a
missed,
lot of
but
family.
Tim had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, right now we're on a streak with Tim.
Yeah. At least he said sorry, Bubba.
Yeah, he did say sorry. So, I mean, it's not like you could just like beat his ass or something. You could bore him with a story.
That's one of them types that you just, you give him that one good punch and then you go buy him a beer.
I mean, yeah, to each their own.
I'm sorry that I signed it Bushman instead of my real email.
You come punch.
Damn.
I got one last one for you.
Okay.
Dr. Sage, should we be concerned about all the tariffs Trump's imposing? It's causing the stock market to drop and have to be concerned that prices will rise on more items. Signed, Jeepman98.
You're a fucking idiot. Oh,
You're
I'm
an
sorry.
idiot. You're not paying attention to the stock markets. I just looked at it before we got on the show. And right now, everything's up. I just looked at the NASDAQ and everything else, and the stock markets are up. There's only a few things that are down. I could pull them up right now and look at them. Let's see here.
The Dow is up.
Dow's up. S&P 500. NASDAQ is up. Gold is a little down. U.S. oil. That's actually.
You know what? I'll save you on the whole fucking tariffs thing. Go look at what the other countries have tariffs on us, dude. I'm so sick and tired of everyone hearing, well, it's going to fucking raise price. Dude, go look at that. Plus, on top of it, you have a choice on where you buy your shit. If you buy American made, guess what? You're not fucking dealing with the whole tariffs thing. That simple. Not to mention all the countries that have now said that they will build shit here, put their plants here so they don't have to deal with fucking tariffs. Sorry. And guess what? When that happens and they build their plants here, guess what's going to happen?
More jobs.
Have prices that'll drop. You'll have American jobs that'll open up. Not to mention when you build these plants, what do you need? You need a workforce. And that workforce, when they get to work and they get paid, they start spending money. And where does that money go? Into local economies here.
You know what's down the
4
most?
years of a motherfucker that fucked our shit up. And y'all bitching over 40 days. Grow some fucking nuts.
40 days. You know what's down right now? Mostly Chinese bullshit.
And I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking eggs or goddamn groceries either. Because this is another fucking thing that's going to piss me off. For 4 fucking years, y'all didn't want to say shit about it. It got out of fucking control and got crazy. 40 fucking days in, man, it's fucking nuts. Y'all can kiss my ass for 4 fucking years and then we'll compare after. Oh, but hey, man, there's a ceasefire that took place in the Middle East.
Hey,
working on a
look at
fucking
that.
deal that's getting ready to shut some shit down between Russia and Ukraine. Whatever side you're fucking on, hundreds of thousands of casualties, all right? And they're didn't hear about possible fucking talks because no one was talking. Now there's possible talks. Do you want motherfuckers to stop dying or not? So sick of the fuck. And truth is, behind the closed doors, guess what, man? They're all, it don't fucking matter. I understand you're going to get pissed off. All these cuts are going on. You know, and this does include Trump's first term in office because that was part of it. But let's go back, right? Let's go back all the way back to fucking Jackson. Because that was the last time we didn't have a deficit. Now the deficit grew a little, but the last 5-6 presidents, it fucking shot up a lot. Yes, cuts suck. Everyone's going to tell you, no, we can't afford no cuts. We can't afford this. We can't afford that. You know what's going to happen if we don't make the hard fucking decisions now? Your kids, my kids, our grandkids, we can't keep kicking the fucking can down the road anymore. We're to a point, 36 plus trillion in debt. It ain't going nowhere. We cannot just keep paying the fucking interest because the debt doesn't go down. But all we can afford to do is pay the interest. If we don't do something now, we are fucked. We're beyond fucked now. But you're all upset the cuts. Guess what? Because of every one of us and all our politicians and all our leaders that didn't want to fix this then, this is what we're dealing with now. Somebody's got to do it. Gonna be the bad guy. Sorry. You got to make a cut. If your fucking spending is here and your income is here, guess what? You go fucking bankrupt and it ends. But here's the question for you. We have all these leaders, Democrat and Republican. I'll say it again. Now, every one of them has a surplus net worth, right? Can we all agree on that one? Because I'm pretty sure they're all living good. Now, you take that whole collective of the government, right? How is it that all them motherfuckers can have a surplus, but you put them all together and as a national debt, we're fucking broke. Wouldn't you want to see and understand if we keep going further in the debt yet? Where's it? It's going somewhere. I would rather having an auditor looking into it than not doing shit at all. All them motherfuckers, millionaires, big time loot, yet come together and they can't balance a fucking budget. You fucking stupid as shit if you believe that. My rant's over.
Hey, that was one of your better ones.
I was just letting them go.
That was really good.
When Will Hite starts, you just got to let them go.
I'm sick of stupid motherfucker. You're gonna hate cuts, dude. No one. I would love to just fucking blow money, but you can't. I don't have an endless supply. I don't print money. Just because of the fact that our government has this fucking mint and we can print money doesn't mean you should. Ask Venezuela how it worked out for them. Oh, they had fucking bins of money. Didn't mean jack shit. Go to most countries and our dollar is worth a hell of a lot more. You know, I remember when I was a kid, our dollar meant so much more to other countries. Now there are other countries whose dollar is better than ours. What the fuck happened? That's right. That's right.
That's because our gold meant so much. Now we don't even know that we got our gold.
I want to leave something for my kids. I want them to have a future. I want my grandkids to have a future. But us in here that have kids, are they? How the hell, as a decent human being, as a parent, can you set them up for failure? What kind of piece of shit are you? I'll call it like it is. Fuck. really am done. My rant's done.
Well, folks, and that's the Jason Wilhite show for tonight. We'll see you next week when we have all kinds of crazy bullshit on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. Way to send me an email and fucking trigger Jason.
I'm so sick of the bullshit.
Yeah.
We deal with all that, and then we're also sitting here, and we're the ones that are fucking trying to fight and save people from cancer and this and that.
It's a fucking.
Corey's not wrong, dude. I'm staying free buying eggs on the street from fucking chicken dealers and buying weed in a store.
Yep.
Crazy.
I bet if you could go back in time, find Cheech and Chong in the fucking late 70s, early 80s, and tell them about these stores, especially when it was Chong that got arrested, wasn't it? For selling his balls
Chong. Yeah.
And tell them that you would have stores that would be selling fucking different kinds of weed and paraphernalia. He'd probably say you were the Antichrist.
Dude, he's got new material now. He needs to get up there and be like, who would have thought all those years back that we'd be fucking buying weed in stores and selling eggs on the streets? Oh, shit. Dude, we got people down here in Verdon fucking arguing on the message boards. Verdon, it's apparently illegal to have fucking chickens in your yard. In Verdon.
It is here, too.
And there's so many people that already have fucking chickens.
Wait a minute. And you guys, the small villages, you can't have chickens?
Well, not in Thayer.
Well,
But in
Tim
Verdon.
said Kincaid.
Yeah, Kincaid says we're not allowed to either, but yet might have a fucking shed out back with a bunch.
Yeah, the thing is, I think the towns are more worried about the roosters than they are the chickens. As long as you don't have a fucking rooster fucking early in the morning, because there's people in there that have chickens. As long as they're not free range and they're cooped, they don't give a shit. Just like in Verdon. My buddy has fucking chickens in his backyard. They're cooped and they also can go right into his garage and a back room.
He's right, though. I just recently bought eggs from a lady here in Illiopolis.
I get farm fresh chicken or farm fresh chickens, farm fresh eggs. I can go down there. All he asks me to do is save cartons for him.
Yeah.
And them brown eggs taste so much better than the store-bought white egg.
Well, every now and then I'll get the double yolkers too.
Their yolk is a lot thicker and more packed.
Oh yeah. You get a good double yolker.
Lady in Springfield, we get ours from.
Chatham has an ordinance not to. That dude, what the fuck?
It's going to come down to it, dude. We're going to have fucking 3 greenhouses, a cow, a goat, and fucking chickens and a pig to survive.
My buddy down the road has fucking goats and chickens. His are free range. He just lets them fuckers wander all over the place. He had a pig.
I just ordered
Jason, you remember delivering? You remember delivering down here? Did you ever see his pig Petunia just walking around?
Who?
The guy's name was Bednar. He lives down the road here. His pig would get out every now and then and just wander the streets right around my house. She died now.
You
but
bake used duck eggs.
You could have had just some free sausage and bacon.
You know, I have never had duck eggs.
I've never had duck eggs.
Me either.
I've wanted to try an ostrich egg.
I want to have a ostrich egg.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I do want to try that. Now I am curious. Do ducks produce eggs as fast as chickens? I'm guessing not.
I don't think so.
Which would be the reason why they're.
I wonder if they're as big as chicken eggs.
I think they're. I don't know. I know I seen this video where they got ostrich eggs and made giant deviled eggs out of them. Things were like.
Oh, I seen that video.
Now, I also wanted to try ostrich meat because I heard it's good.
Yeah.
It is
I've heard that.
Humphreys. I don't know if they still do, but Humphreys Meat Market has ostrich burgers. They're individually packaged burgers, and they're real thick. It's good. It's supposed to be the only bird that's like a true red meat, and it's like 98% fat free.
Man, I wonder if you can get an ostrich steak.
Well, yeah.
Because I would try an ostrich steak.
And I actually seen a video where they took an ostrich and smoked it like you would a turkey.
Yeah, I seen that.
And they had to actually like cut out the one level of the rack.
Yeah,
Just to fit it in there.
It took like fucking almost 2 days to smoke that motherfucker.
I knew about ostriches, but I didn't know that there was actually some farms out there that raised them for their meat. And you know how I found that out? You're going to fucking die busting a gut laughing. The movie 8-Legged Freaks.
Yep.
The fucking town that was dying, and that mayor with all his different schemes and having the ostrich farm, and at the mall he went in there and got a fucking ostrich steak.
Yeah.
Is the way that I found out that you could eat ostrich. And been wanting it ever since.
I know in Illinois, there's a turkey farm where the turkeys, and it's like after they're processed, you know, you go to the store and you buy your Thanksgiving turkey. What's it, like 15, 20, 22 pounds, something like that? Well, the turkeys from this farm in Illinois are generally 40-pound turkeys.
That's a big fucking turkey.
I'm like, Jesus. And supposedly there's a farm in Illinois that raises kangaroo for meat.
What?
Yeah.
I bet that'd be
I don't
gamey
know
as
if
fuck.
I'd be fucking with a kangaroo. You've seen some of the videos? Them dudes are fucking swole, man.
Next time you see my wife, ask her about a kangaroo.
Oh shit, what's her deal?
They had a fucking petting zoo at the Schuyler County Fair one year when we lived over there. So we decided we'd go up and check out what they had. They had a fucking kangaroo in this motherfucker. And they give you stuff that you can feed this motherfucker, right? She has a handful of this shit, man, and goes to feed him. He grabs hold of her fucking hand and pulls her in and fucking starts fucking pulling her hair and fighting her and shit. Fucking attack the kangaroo. Yeah. Fucking weird as fuck.
Damn.
It was fucking like, them motherfuckers like this, dude. They're fucking arms that big around her. Looks like a fucking shield. It's fucking weird looking.
Man, there's some of them, dude. They look like
Look like bodybuilders.
right. Now I gotta find it.
Yeah.
Goddamn kangaroo swole. What? You want to fucking fight?
Kangaroos have been lifted with Arnold.
Don't even look at that fucking tail that's this big around.
Yeah.
Bounce on the tail and fucking kick you fucking 10 foot back.
Yeah.
But they'll box the shit out of you. I seen one video where a kangaroo's got a hold of a fucking dog and it just picks it up out of a lake and just carrying it. And dude runs up and says, "Let go of my dog." And the kangaroo throws the dog and it's all like, "All right, mate, you want to go?" I'm like, what the fuck? Dude starts boxing the kangaroo.
You don't yell at the kangaroo.
No, it's definitely not the kangaroo from Winnie the Pooh. That's for goddamn sure.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, here you go.
We had an ostrich farm back home that opened every year. They had paper and radio and shoot. They're doing turkeys. They're ostrich.
Share that.
You know, supposedly it takes 2 people to fuck an ostrich.
Oh, okay.
This
So include
Sorry,
thumbs up. We don't have to play the whole thing, just the first like 15 seconds or so. But it's
Little
got
Letterkenny humor.
got a video of a kangaroo, and this motherfucker's jacked.
Australia's most iconic kickboxer. Meet the kangaroo, the buff marsupial. Kangaroos are 4 marsupials in the family Macropodidae, and they are the largest marsupials on Earth, specifically the red kangaroo. A newborn kangaroo is only the size of a jelly bean, about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters,
And
but
they
a
grow
full-grown
up
red kangaroo
fucking
can grow up
big.
to 2.4 meters and weigh up to 200 pounds or 90 kilograms, with pure muscle accounting for 50% of their total weight. As a result, they are naturally muscular, especially in their hind legs, since they move around by hopping, and they can cover up to 30 feet or 9 meters in a single leap, with a 10 feet or 3 meters vertical jump. Additionally, male kangaroos often fight each other in order to assert dominance, and a fully grown male kangaroo can deliver a bone-shattering kick at 760 pounds of force that can cause fatal injuries.
Not to mention the claws on these fucking things, dude.
That motherfucker's bigger than that guy I got coming in from Texas tomorrow. Jesus.
Motherfucker's on juice.
Damn.
You gotta be tough to live down in fucking Australia.
My cousin's there and been talking about that cyclone that's hitting. Where he's at, not like getting the eye of it, but it's pretty bad. He said that there was at least one wave they know of that was recorded at 55 feet tall.
What was 55 feet tall?
A wave from that cyclone. Down in Australia.
Is that a boom boom stick or a vapo stick?
It's a vapo stick.
He just wants to clear the sinuses, man.
Oh yeah, he's got to hit it and hit it right.
Hey, so I got to thinking the other day, what is your most tripped out movie that would mess with your perception of reality?
Pink Floyd, The Wall.
I was going with The Matrix, where okay, let me put it another way. What's the best threat of AI? Because AI is the big thing to talk about, right?
Okay.
So the conclusion, with AI and it taking over, and it realizes that we may be the biggest threat to them. So you got iRobot, you got Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Well, both of them.
Both of them, but Terminator 2 is just kind of the one that stuck out. Matrix. And I know that I'm missing a couple others.
I always thought of like a Tom Cruise, a Minority Report.
That wasn't too bad.
You could go with Maximum Overdrive, where the machines fought back.
Yep.
But that one they said was aliens controlling it.
RoboCop.
But think about it nowadays, where
how about Megan?
It is, yeah. It's gotten to the point where we make everything so convenient and do everything for us. What if AI did fight back?
Oh, and that one movie where Jason Bateman, I think, was in, and all the cars and shit, and all those machines took over.
With Jason Bateman?
I think it might not have been Jason Bateman. Not that, maybe it was Ethan Hawke.
Leave the World Behind.
Yeah, Leave the World Behind.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Where all the Teslas and shit just started driving themselves and shit.
That was Leave the World Behind was more of a terrorist attack.
Nah, I guess
and seeing how if you were going to destroy the world in order to get rid of America, you would have to make it look like it was a terrorist attack, but essentially it was defeating itself with the different propaganda that was out there. Because actually coming here and fighting us would be one thing, but if we were fighting each other. But when it comes to AI, I thought the Matrix still held true to be the best one. It's just me.
And the Matrix is supposed to be like from what the lady that actually wrote the Terminator and shit, Terminator 1, Terminator 2, and all that shit. She said the Matrix was supposed to be a continuance of the Terminator.
Yeah, I remember something like that after they had kind of wiped us out. It had built into the Matrix.
Yeah, I seen her in an interview, and she said that whenever she wrote the Matrix, it was supposed to be a continuance of the Terminator movies, because it was the same lady that wrote the Terminator movies, or some shit.
But if you want to go into the first part of that, talking about tripping or mess with your mind, Pink Floyd, The Wall, Heavy Metal 1 and 2.
Oh,
is
shit.
my top 3. Scanner Darkly is another one. And anything done that's Wallace and Gromit.
I completely forgot about Heavy Metal.
Yeah. I didn't think the first or the second one was as good.
It wasn't, but I just loved the animation. I loved the music.
Yeah.
I remember watching them when I was a little kid at my grandma's late night on TBS or TNT or some shit, back to back.
What was the other trick? Avion Flux?
Yeah.
I know for anyone else that likes Pink Floyd, want to see a good concert, look up it's on YouTube. It's their Pulse concert at Earl's Court in London in '94. Great concert.
No, we got anything else?
I was just trying to think of more fucking movies, kind of like what you were talking about.
I was just looking into this because, from what I remember, James Cameron and Harlan Ellison wrote The Terminator, not this woman named Sophia Stewart. It's been debunked by Snopes, of all places.
Bitch.
What, the guy that did Avatar?
Somebody even put on here years ago, they read through something that was supposed to be a copy of what this woman wrote. And what they remembered, it was a mess and didn't have anything to do with the Matrix or Terminator. Wishful thinking on her part.
That's weird because, I saw that interview online and I was like, immediately I was like, I thought James Cameron did that, not thinking it would be her.
James Cameron came up with the initial idea, and then it was written by him and Harlan Ellison.
But yeah, did James Cameron do Avatar?
Yeah. And Titanic and Aliens.
Jay, did Illini win tonight?
I don't know if they ended up winning.
Yeah, I know that they said that tonight's game was going to matter if they got a double bye or a single bye and where they would get at on the numbers.
It's against Purdue, so I knew it was going to be rough. But honestly, I didn't give them a chance. And at halftime, they were only down by 2. And then a few minutes ago, when I looked, they were down by 8.
73-72, 4 minutes left.
Hey, they're keeping it close.
We're due by
shit,
one.
they're banging.
Cool.
3 minutes 56 seconds.
Well, gentlemen, I'm bowing out. I got some things I got to do. I got a big day tomorrow, and I got to get all my shit done tonight.
All righty then. We're about to wrap her up here. So, Tim, you want to get a final thought in real quick? You got PWA tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You got any juicy gossip?
I don't have any final thoughts except for if you try really hard and you do what you know is the best thing for you, you may eventually get where you need to go.
Ooh.
My final thought.
Nice affirmation.
Everyone enjoy the weekend and get ready for that 70-degree weather coming up at the beginning of the week. And just remember, if you do anything stupid, videotape it and send it to us.
We turned back our clocks this weekend too, I think.
Yep.
No, they go up.
They go
Spring
forward.
Or turn them up, yeah.
All back.
That's what I meant. Yeah, spring forward.
They're claiming we won't have to do it no more.
That's
They've
what
been
I
saying
hear
it
too.
for years, ain't it?
They're getting closer to that.
Yeah, but I think this time it's finally gonna come to fruition. This might be the last time.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Exactly.
I'll give you a final thought.
Uh-oh.
If you're going to videotape a fight, do everyone a fucking favor and put the fight in the middle of your damn screen.
And
Yeah.
turn it sideways so we get the
Fucking
full.
punk ass bitches. Otherwise, you shall be internally crucified and made fun of on this podcast. Bitches.
Speaking of bitches,
Yep, I see him just now show up.
pull that up here.
St. Patty's Day episode next Friday. He said we're going to be drinking, and y'all are welcome to join us. I already got one guest who wants to come on.
You can't call your wife a guest, Tyler. She's kind of a co-host.
I think that door moved.
Hey, that door might have moved a little bit.
He kicked it.
Is Skeletor the guest?
Susan can't be called a guest. She's kind of a co-host. That doesn't count, Tyler.
Oh, it's another guest. Don't worry.
It's not even that cold out. What are you wearing a hood for, you fucking mook?
I'm cold as shit. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You in that nice warm garage. I'm watching this fucking door.
Remember,
My
he's just,
room.
hey, he's just a little guy.
Oh no, mommy! The rhino's getting too close to the car.
Right there, if you just get rid of them glasses, he'd almost look like Sami Zayn.
No, he actually looks like a fucking Brian Posehn right now with the glasses on.
Yeah, that's good.
Except Brian Posehn's way much cooler than you are.
No, Kermit. The guest will not be me dressed up as a fucking leprechaun. But yeah, we are doing our St. Patty's Day episode next Friday. Shut up, Tim. I'm waiting for the Amazon order to come in. But anyways, we do have somebody who wants to come drink with us on next Friday, and I told him, yeah, we'll talk it over and see if we can't get him in.
Is it Skeletor?
No, surprisingly, it's not Skeletor.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Is it Bushman so he can apologize to Bubba?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, how did that email go over with you, Bubba?
It should be. He should publicly apologize on air.
His feelings were a little hurt, but he got over it.
Tyler's
had
been
no idea.
ridiculed more than anyone else on this show, and he ain't butthurt.
No,
That's true.
that's because I'm actually crying on the inside secretly.
Yeah, we know it. I like how you got a hairnet around the top of your head, but not around your beard.
Actually, hang on.
Oh, shit. I see it now. Never mind.
Oh, you tuck like everything else.
Not true. I use tape, I'll have you know.
Oh, Jesus.
Now it's starting to give off lunch lady vibes.
Damn.
Down in lunch lady.
All right, it's 9 o'clock.
Land.
Well, fuck you for that.
I want to hear I want to hear Tyler tell me what the guest is. So let's wrap this up.
Are you going to save it or are you going to tell us?
I don't
He's
think
going to tell us when we get off air.
I'll tell you guys when you get on air, yeah.
All right. Clue, final thoughts. Anything?
Well, I already know who the guest is because I saw the conversation.
Oh, well, fuck me.
But final thought. Let's see. Don't park your car at the bus station unless you can get airborne and park it, just so where it doesn't take.
Land on top of it. Why not?
All right. Well, my final thoughts are, don't come into my email and fucking trigger fucking Will Height because you will lose miserably.
Wait, who triggered? Which email triggered Will Height?
No, you can go back and watch it later.
Yeah,
I will. I always do.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just another dumb fucking idiot.
Yeah, it was bad.
The last one.
He went off, and woo, my goodness. But
all right.
Yeah, don't do that. That was not wise. But anyway, that's all I got. So tune in Sunday for Weird Frequencies, and tune in next Wednesday. We'll be back with another I'm like Tyler right now. What the fuck? God damn.
Corey says Tyler looks like he's cooking Salisbury steak.
Yeah, well, he looks like he's cooking tube steak or something. I don't know. But we'll be back next Wednesday with another episode of the Best Damn Podcast. So tune in next Wednesday, 7 o'clock. We are out of here, folks. Have a good one.
Deuce.
No
Sloppy
outro
Joe,
music.
sloppy Joe.
Here's the music.
I was playing music, but okay.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sloppy Joe.